So good morning to all of you. I welcomes to all once again in our lecture series on quantum mechanics. In our last class we have been discussed about properties of linear operators and somewhat about commutation of two operators and physical meaning of what is the physical significance of commutation between the two operators that we have been discussed in shortly. And today we are going to be discuss about commutation relations between coordinate and momentum operators. That is commutation relations between coordinate and momentum operators, both in coordinate space and momentum space. It is somewhat interesting and that you have to watch carefully. Okay. So the position and momentum variables or components in the 3D space are denoted by that is along x-axis, along y-axis and along z-axis. That means R position in 3D having three components, x component, y component, z component. Likewise of the momentum having the three components x, y, z can be represented by px, py and pz respectively. And the corresponding operators can be represented by r vector cap and p vector cap. In order to evaluate commutator brackets between operators for components of R and the components of P, so here it will be convenient for us to consider the notations like that. Suppose if we are going to write Ri, that means it will Ri will be 1, 2, 3 for three components. Here I have been written 1, 2, 3 and the R1 is nothing but x component, R2 represents the y component, R3 represents the z component, and corresponding Pi for 1 is Px, 2 for Py, 3 for Pz. So these notations will be helpful to represent the things in shortly. So this is the notations that we have been primarily initially we have been considered. Now we are going to be consider all the components commutators in both coordinate space and momentum space. Now we have evaluated their commutator brackets in the configuration space as well as in the momentum space. Okay. So before I have to start this one, this is my suggestions to all of you that please be watch carefully the notations whatever I am using over here. Okay, I here Ri is the subscript of R. Okay, this is I means I is not multiplied with R. I is subscript of R. This means it is written that R subscript of I like this. Okay, so carefully you have to watch. Don't be hurry. Okay. So now we have to consider coordinate space and momentum space. Consider psi r be the wave function. Likewise in the momentum space it will be phi p that we have been already discussed in our previous classes, be the wave function in the momentum space. So whenever we have to consider the position operator, in generalized here I have been written I. So here I can be 1 or 2 or 3, or that is 1 we have been taken for x, 2 we have been considered as y, 3 we have been considered as z axis respectively. So here I cap, Ri cap psi will be Ri psi. Here position operator will be represent the value will be only that position. Okay. So if we have to consider x cap, then it will be x psi, y cap y psi, like that. Okay, and pi cap psi in the coordinate space will be equal to minus I h cross del psi by del Ri that we have been derived in our previous class, that momentum operator in the coordinate space will be equal to minus I h cross del by del Ri. So psi is the function. Okay. So here I have been written that Ri cap is equivalent to Ri, means here position operator value is Ri. Okay. Here momentum operator in the coordinate space is nothing but I h cross del by del Ri. This is Ri. Okay. Now we have to consider the momentum space. The wave function is phi p. Okay. Now Ri cap or Ri cap means position operator in the momentum space. In the coordinate space, position operator will be itself x cap will be x, but here x cap will be I h cross del by del px. So in generalized we can write Ri cap phi will be equal to I h cross del by del pi phi. Whenever we have been derived the expectation values and operators chapter in our previous class, you can refer that we found that x cap in the coordinate space is equal to I h cross del by del px. So here the same thing it is written in the generalized form. But in the momentum space, pi cap will be equal to pi. Momentum operator will be itself momentum along that component phi. So here Ri cap value will be I h cross del by del pi and momentum operator pi cap value will be pi. Okay. Now commutation relation between operators for components of R. Now we are going to consider the position operators first, both in coordinate space and momentum space, and the components, the position operators components. In case of position operator we have three components: x component, y component, z component. If we have to consider the commutators of the components, suppose x y commutation will be how much, x will be how much, that we are going to be found out over here. So coordinate space, in case of coordinate space, suppose we are going to consider Ri cap, Rj cap psi. So Ri is one component, Rj is the another component, represents the operators represented by the operators Ri cap, Rj cap psi will be written as Ri cap, Rj cap into Rj cap minus Rj cap into Ri cap into psi. So it can be written as Ri cap, Rj cap psi minus Rj cap, Ri cap psi. So it will be Ri Rj psi minus Rj Ri psi, because Ri cap will be, the value of Ri cap will be Ri, Rj cap value, operator value is Rj psi minus Rj Ri psi. Okay, so these are we can say the distance. Ri, Rj are the distance. So here it will be multiplied, whatever the answer we are going to get, in this way multiplied, the same answer we are going to get. Or you can say that first I have been applied Rj psi, whatever the result I am going to apply another Ri, whatever the result, the same we are going to get this in this way. First we have to operate Ri, then Rj, because here only this is a distance operator operated over psi. So this term will be equal to this term. So hence we are going to get the 0. So here we found Ri cap, Rj cap will be equal to 0. Okay. Or the commutation between Ri cap, Rj cap will be equal to 0. Okay. Likewise, in case of momentum space, if we are going to consider Ri cap, Rj cap commutation over phi will be equal to Ri cap, Rj cap phi minus Rj cap, Ri cap phi. Ri cap, Rj cap value we are going to be put over here. Ri cap value will be I h cross del by del pi. Rj cap will be equal to I h cross del by del pj. Phi minus I h cross del by del pj, I h cross del by del pi for Ri cap. Here Ri cap value, in case of I, here it is p del by del pi. In case of j, it will be I h cross del by del pj. Okay, so if it will be multiplied, or we can say if first it will be applied over here, over this function, this will be I h cross del phi by del pj, then this will be applied the result, it will be minus I into I square minus 1 h cross will be h cross square. So minus h cross square, this will, when this will be operated with this value, then it will be del square phi by del pi del pj. Okay, similarly this will be this second term will be minus h cross square and it will be, here it is a minus, so it will be plus del square phi by del pj del pi. But if we are going to take h cross square outside, then we are going to get this much, and this will be equal to this much. Okay, so hence it will be equal to 0. So Ri cap Rj cap will be equal to 0. What we have been concluded over here, in whenever we are considering the commutation between the components of position, maybe in coordinate space and momentum space, what we found that thus from above discussion we concluded that both in coordinate space and momentum space the position components are commute with each other. That means Ri cap Rj cap will be equal to 0. Here I and j are both, I is considered as 1 2 3 components, j is also belongs to 1 2 3, maybe 1 maybe 2 maybe 3. Okay, so here, so if we have to consider I is 1 and j is 2, then x cap y cap will be 0, y cap z cap will be 0, z cap x cap will be 0. That means in case of 3D, position along at a time, position along x axis, position along y axis accurately can be measured. For a 3D dynamics of a particle, both x component position, y component position can be measured accurately. That is the meaning of this one, that commutation of x component operator, y component operator will be equal to 0, and other y, z, zx also will be equal to 0. Next we have to consider commutation relation between operators for components of momentum. Now consider the coordinate space and momentum space separately. That suppose pi cap pj cap psi will be pi cap pj cap psi, pj cap pi cap psi. Okay, because pi cap pj cap commutation means nothing but pi pj minus pj pi. So psi over here, so this will be like this. So this meaning means first pj cap is going to be operated, then the answer whatever we are going to get, that will be operated by this one. So now we have to first we have to write the values of pi cap, that will be in the coordinate space will be minus ih cross del by del ri. Likewise pj cap value will be minus ih cross del by del rj psi minus, it is minus over here, minus pj cap value ih cross del by del rj into pi cap will be minus ih cross del by del ri psi. So likewise, if I am going to be operate this one, and whatever the result I am going to get, if I am going to operate this one, then whatever the answer I am going to get, minus h cross square del square psi by del ri del rj, and suppose minus I am not this term, it will be del square psi by, it will be also minus h cross square del square psi by del rj into del ri. So if I am going to take the common minus h cross square, the value in the bracket we are going to get this much, but this value will be equal to this much, so we are going to get equal to 0. That means pi cap pj cap will be equal to 0. Okay, that means px py, component of momentum along x axis, component of momentum along y axis, both px py, component along x axis momentum, along y axis momentum, can be measured at a time accurately. That also I am going to be discussed, I have been written. Before that, momentum space, pi cap pj cap phi will be pi cap pj cap phi minus pj cap pi cap phi. That means pj cap is operated first over phi, then pi cap will be going to operate over the result, and this is also like that. So pi cap value will be pi, pj cap value is pj minus pj cap value is pj, pi cap value is pi. So this value will be equal to this one, but it is a subtraction, so we are going to get the 0. So hence we found both in coordinate space and momentum space, the components, the different components of the momentum will be commutes with each other, will be commutes. This is the commutative bracket. This is the one component of a momentum, another component of momentum in the momentum space will be equal to 0, in the coordinate space also will be equal to 0. Thus from the above discussion we concluded that both in the coordinate and momentum space, the momentum coordinate components, the momentum components are commute with each other, that is pi cap, pj cap will be equal to 0. Here ij can be 1, 2, 3, that is belongs to x, y or z. So here if we are going to consider I is equal to 1, j is equal to 2, then that is px cap, py cap will be equal to py cap, pz cap, or pz cap, px cap we are going to consider, then it will be equal to 0. That means both the two components of momentum will be commute with each other. That means they are going to be calculated accurately at a time. They are going to be calculated at a time. Hence, or we can say they are commute with each other. Now, we are going to be consider commutation relation between operators for different components of R and P. Now, before we have been considered the components of either position or momentum. This is second one is considered as momentum components commutation, and first one we have been considered the commutations of positions of the particles in coordinate and momentum space. Now we are going to consider the components of position and momentum, what will be, okay, coordinate space and momentum space. Coordinate space and momentum space. So here carefully you have to watch this one, okay. So here Ri cap pj cap psi will be Ri cap pj cap minus pj cap Ri cap. Here I have been considered two different components. This is belongs to position, this is belongs to momentum, and trying to find out the commutation between the two operators. So if I am going to consider, if I am going to omit the bracket, so it will be represent by this one. This is not the square bracket. If I am going to remove the square bracket, it will be in this form. May you can write in this circular bracket, may you can write in the square bracket, no problem. But this square bracket meaning is different, okay. This square bracket I have not written somewhere. Okay, here also I have been written the same. Here this is, if we are not going to write in square bracket, it will be better, because after removing the bracket it will be Ri cap Rj cap minus Rj cap Ri cap. Again I am going to put the square bracket, means it will be giving meaning something may be different, okay. But we have to be consider that this is commutation. If we have to remove the bracket and we are going to write, then it will be Ri Rj minus Rj Ri. So it will be better that if I am going to write in this way, it will be better. So here I am also writing like this, okay. Now here I covered in momentum space, because I suggest that in which way I am going to do in the coordinate space, you have to do yourself by momentum space. You pause the video, you have to do your momentum space, the derivation, then you have to try to match with the answer. After that you have to match your answer with my answer. First we have to consider the coordinate space, right? So this will be written as Ri cap pj cap minus pj cap Ri cap psi, okay. So here ri cap pj cap psi minus pj cap ri cap psi, I have been removed the bracket. So here pj cap value is nothing but minus IH cross del by del Rj operated over psi. It will be del psi by del Rj. Ri cap value will be Ri minus pj cap value is nothing but minus IH cross del by del Rj, but Ri cap value is Ri, which is operated over psi. Okay, now here minus IH cross is constant, can be taken outside. Here Ri is only represent the positions, so it will be, when it will be operated over this one, then it will be minus IH cross Ri del psi by del Rj. Okay, now here minus will be plus, IH cross will be over here, then del by del Rj when operates over Ri psi. Here Ri represents a position, psi also represents the function of xyz. Here Rj is also belongs to the position or distance. That means this 2 is the function of the distance, this is also function of distance Rj. So here this is a simple derivative. Differentiation we are going to be considered by product rule, that is IH cross will be here, that is first I have been considered Ri, then del psi by del Rj plus psi will be here del Ri by del Rj. Okay, now removing the bracket we can found minus IH cross Ri del psi by del Rj plus IH cross Ri del psi by del Rj plus IH cross psi del Ri by del Rj. Here two terms as common, but both are opposite sign. Here this term and this term both are same. IH cross Ri del psi by del Rj, I plus IH cross Ri del psi by del Rj can be cancelled out, and we remaining term we are going to get IH cross psi del Ri by del Rj will be equal to, also can be written IH cross del Ri by del Rj psi. So hence we found IH cross delta, this is Kronecker delta we discussed in our previous class, Kronecker delta Ij psi. Okay, you see over here, if Ri is considered as x and Rj is considered as x, that means I will be take over, if I am going to consider I as 1 and j is also 1, this will be x and this will be x will be equal to 1. But if I am going to take I equal to 2, j equal to 1, this will be del y by del x will be equal to 0. So like that, so hence I have been written that delta Kronecker delta Ij. Here you can, maybe you can write over here delta Ij is nothing but equal to 1 when for I equal to j. You can write over here, you just write what is the meaning of delta Ij, Kronecker delta Ij will be equal to 0 when I not equal to j. Okay, these things you just write for your understanding purposes. So here we found that what Ri cap pj cap psi is nothing but IH cross Kronecker delta Ij psi. Okay, so here we found Ri cap pj cap is commutation between Ri cap pj cap is equal to IH cross Kronecker delta Ij. If I equal to j, then this commutation will be IH cross. If I not equal to j, this commutation will be equal to 0. That means suppose I equal to 1, j equal to 1, that means x cap px cap will be IH cross, but if both are different, x cap py cap, suppose it will be equal to 0. Okay, so now I will suggest to you, you just pause the video over here, pause the video, in which way I have been derived these things in your coordinate space. Try to derive in momentum space, then after you just match your derivation with what I have been going to derive. Here Ri cap Pj cap phi, the momentum space means phi will be going to written over here. Ri cap Pj cap minus Pj cap Ri cap phi, Ri cap Pj cap phi minus Pj cap Ri cap phi. So I have been going to write the values. The Ri cap value is IH cross del by del Pi in the momentum space. Pj cap value in the momentum space will be only Pj phi minus Pj in the momentum space, Pj cap will be Pj, and first Ri cap value will be IH cross del by del Pi. It will be operated over phi. Okay, so here you can see that IH cross del by del Pi is operated on two momentum functions. See, Pj is a momentum and phi is also function of momentum. So now, and with the derivative of function of momentum, so it will be we are going to be consider the product rule over here. That will be IH cross del Pj by del Pi phi plus del Pj will be here and del phi by del Pi minus IH cross Pj will be here del phi by del Pi. Okay, so IH cross del Pj by del Pi phi plus IH cross will be multiplied with this term IH cross, here multiplication, okay, multiplied with IH cross multiplied with Pj del phi by del Pi minus IH cross Pj del phi by del Pi. This term is equal to this term, but different sign, though this term is going to be cancelled out. So Ri cap Pj cap phi will be equal to IH cross del Pj by del Pi. Okay, so if j equal to I, then this will be equal to 1. So simply instead of this one, simply I can write Kronecker delta Zi. So Ri cap Pj cap will be equal to IH cross delta Zi, or you can say IH cross delta Ij. So both in coordinate space, considering by coordinate space and momentum space, we found that commutation between two different components of, or two any components belongs to position and momentum, will be in generalized, will be IH cross Kronecker delta Ij, in generalized Kronecker delta Ij. So okay, here, okay, you can write over here, or I have been written over here, no problem. Okay, it will better that you can write over here. Either you have to write Kronecker delta, the meaning of the Kronecker delta here, or here I have been written already. So from the above discussion we concluded that in both coordinate and momentum space, Ri cap Pj cap will be equal to IH cross Kronecker delta Ij. Here Ij maybe 1, 2, 3 whatever. So suppose I equal to j, then Kronecker delta will be equal to 1. Suppose I equal to 1, j equal to also 1. That means R1 is nothing but x cap, R1 is J1 is nothing but Px cap, or you can consider y cap, Py cap, z cap, Pz cap will be equal to IH cross, because Kronecker delta value will be equal to 1 when I equal to j. So for this x component position, x component momentum, y component position, y component momentum, z component position, z component momentum, commutation will be equal to IH cross. It is not equal to 0. That means we can say in the language that along x-axis, position and momentum, they are not commute with each other. They are not commute. I repeat, they are not commute with each other. They are not commute means along x-axis. Along x-axis, if any dynamics, particle dynamics is there, along x-axis, both position and momentum, x component position, x component momentum could not be observed accurately. That means x Px is not equal to 0, is equal to IH cross. That is meaning of this one, IH cross. They are not commute with each other. Hence this indication of uncertainty principle, Heisenberg uncertainty principle, that we are going to be discussed in our next unit. But x cap p y cap, y cap p x cap, any other two different components, z cap p x cap, z cap p y cap will be equal to 0. That means position along one component and momentum along another component will be commute with each other. Means if the particle, suppose 3 dimension we are going to consider, suppose 3 dimension dynamics we are going to consider, particle is moving in 3 dimensional way, so it has along x axis and along y axis both position and momentum. So along x axis position, along y axis momentum, at a time you can measure. That means x p y is equal to 0, means they are commute with each other. That we have been derived, observed, confirmed over here. So some commutation algebra we are going to be check out over here. That is a cap will be equal to 0. A cap, the self operator is going to be commute with each other. That means we can say x cap will be equal to 0, p x cap will be equal to 0. The self operator is commute always with itself. Okay, so a cap self commute with each other equal to 0. This is self commute. This is meaning is the self commute. Okay, so b cap a cap will be b cap a cap minus a cap b cap, or if I am going to take minus, it will a cap b cap minus b cap a cap will be equal to minus a cap b cap. That means a cap b cap plus b cap a cap will be equal to 0, and a cap b cap plus c cap, a cap comma b cap plus c cap, that will be a cap b cap plus c cap minus b cap c plus c cap into a cap. So it will be a cap b cap plus a cap c cap minus b cap a cap minus c cap a cap. So if I am going to take a cap b cap nearby, b cap a cap over here, and a cap c cap will be then minus c cap a cap, then this will be nothing but a cap b cap commutation plus a cap c cap commutation. That means we can say that a cap b plus c commutation will be equal to ab commutation plus ac commutation. Likewise also we can prove, or we can find out that a cap plus b cap commutes with c cap will be a cap c cap, means ac commute with each other plus bc commutation with each other. Okay, similar in this way also you can found this one. Okay, these things you have to remember. It will be very much required for doing the problems. So this is very important. This relation and another this relation is very important to work the problems. That is, see, a cap b cap a cap into b cap is, suppose this is one operator, is multiplying both two operators, it is a one operator. A cap b into b cap commutes with c cap. What is going to be found? See, a cap b cap into c cap minus c cap will be written as initial into c cap a cap, c cap into a cap b cap. See, here you could not write a cap middle c cap b cap, or you can say that this will be equal to this one. No, this meaning is that first c cap is operated over a function, then this multiplication is going to be operated with the answer. Here a cap b cap is multiplication is operated the function, then c cap is operated. Okay, likewise a cap b cap c cap, here I have been subtracted a cap c cap b cap, added a cap c cap b cap. These two things are same, but minus plus, subtracted one, added one. So what we can found, a cap I have been taken common over here, b cap c cap minus c cap b cap plus a cap c cap minus c cap a cap into b cap. Okay, so here will be a cap into commutation of bc, b cap c cap plus a cap c cap into b cap. So here one thing, that A cap B cap multiplication with C cap is equal to A cap B cap C cap commutation plus A cap C cap commutation B cap. One thing you have to remember over here, that here this is the commutation between the multiplication of the two vector into C cap. This will be equal to, the A will be go this side, whatever the operator will be go this side, and B will be go that side. Okay, this procedure you have to remember. This is most important, that you have to remember whenever we are going to do the problem. This concept you have to do, or you have to remember, and you have to put when you are going to do the problem. So here A came over here, rest is B cap C cap. A came over here, B cap C cap commutation, then B come to this side and A cap C cap. You could not write B over here. The order of application of the operator is most important, that we have been discussed in our initial whenever last video. The order of application of the operator is most important. So here A cap will be over here, then B cap C cap plus A cap C cap, B will be go this side. Now I can say that A cap B cap C cap, what will be? Here B will be go this side, C will be go this side. Okay, when B will be go this side, B cap A cap C cap will be over here, plus A cap B cap, rest is A cap B cap plus A cap B cap, C will be go this side. So this order in which way I told to you, that you have to remember. Okay, so similarly A cap into A cap commutes with B cap into C cap can be, this much can be proved. You can pause the video and you can write. Very simple. Here I added this term and this term, and I have been done. So but this procedure, in which way I told that this, in which order we have to write, that you have to remember, which is very much required for your problem. Okay, now in our next video we are going to discuss some problems regarding commutation. So for this video, this much you go through this, and wherever you are required, I will suggest that you pause the video detail, and you have to write the notes. It will be most important chapter, because from this chapter many questions asked, not only your university exam, but also it is asked in all the entrance examinations. Commutation means, from the commutation 1 or 2 questions must. So go through this chapter carefully, write the notes, and if any doubt we can discuss. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.